This is Bimbo Barbarella with the Bimbo Barbarella Music Program, presenting a special edition of Easy Street with Jen's Trivia. Mrs. Hopkins, who was scheduled to do it today, couldn't do it, so I am stepping in to fill up tonight's program with my trivia. And let me tell you that these... hello Ronnie, how are you? Let me tell you that these questions are extremely easy. Oh, God, the cat, come on, Misfit. The questions are extremely easy because I only had an hour to make them up. Please don't. Oh, come on. You're going to have to lay right here. Oh, jeez. You've been good all day. Yeah, lay there. So, show starts at 7:30. So, let's get some people in, play some trivia, and see how smart you is. So Ronnie, I hope you have your thinking cap on, because the questions are ridiculously easy. Because as usual, I just make them up, things I know, but they're sometimes difficult questions. These are not. If everybody does not get at least 10 right, you're going to lose 5 points. Hello, Hunter. You ready to play some trivia, Hunter? I'm filling in for Mrs. Hopkins, who is scheduled to do it tonight, but I don't know. I guess maybe she isn't feeling well, so Jen asked me to do it. And so here I am. Yes, Ronnie. Yes, I is smart. Yes, very good. Okay, cool, good. All right, so there's one. Ronnie, and did you want to play trivia? Because I want to wait until we get about 6 or 7 people up playing. Stephanie, hello, dear. You feel like doing trivia? Let me put the link out for people. Like I said, the questions are ridiculously easy tonight. Ridiculously easy. Okay, good, good. Okay, so we have... Oh, come on, Misfits! Damn it! Fuck! Come on! I damn cut my leg. Shit. Good. Go over there. And they'll give you some snacks later on. Fuck. I'll give you snacks later on. And I also have this pain in the neck McAfee thing that keeps popping up. About how I need to check my my stream and stuff. And we don't even have McAfee. Look at this, I'm bleeding. We didn't even have McAfee, we have Norton. God damn it. Misfit. Shit. Legs all bloody. Boy, I shouldn't even give you a snack now. Hello, Miss Rita. Yeah, I'm filling in for Mrs. Hopkins tonight. waiting to see if Easy Street with Jen's gonna come up. If not, once I get 6 people, I'll start it. Rita, you feel like playing trivia? We have Honor. We're gonna have a bloody good time. Yeah, well, you know, you're bloody well right. Too bad none of the questions are Supertramp questions. Sorry, no Supertramp questions. But I think that misfit just perpetrated the crime of the century. Because Misfit was walking on the thing on my desk, and I have my questions in my sheet here, and she stepped on them, and they went flying into my leg. Here, look, you want to see? You think, I know you don't think I'm lying, but okay, good. Faye is going to be here. I got nothing here to, and I don't want to use my sheet here on my day bed. Oh, I'll be all right. See, there it goes again. You can hear the thing. It says subscription payment failed. And we don't even have McAfee. Try again. Update payments. You know, some of these antivirus things are the biggest scams in the world. And I've heard before, oh, that McAfee is not one of the best. So let me see. Okay, so who do we have going to play? Okay, Rita going to play. Mr. Honor, you're going to play trivia. Rain on the Scarecrow, blood on the plow. I don't know. Is that John Cougar Mellencamp? That I don't know. I've heard those lyrics before, but I don't know who did it. Okay, and okay, good. Stephanie gonna play. Ronnie, and are you gonna play, Ronnie? Oh, come on. Well, we know that Mrs. Hopkins won't be here. I wonder where Kropka is. I have to beat Rita. Well, cheat. That's how I get ahead a lot of times in life, is just cheating. Okay, so Ronnie's gonna play. Good. Okay, so just 2 more people we're waiting for. So please just bear with me until we get 2 more people, because I like to do with 6. Oh, let me call Easy Street and see where she is. Oh, you're not fast enough to cheat? I know, Stephanie, I caught it. Hey, are you going to play trivia? No. Okay. Alright. Alright, bye. Well, Jen's not going to play tonight. I don't know, just somebody else come up, because I'll even start it with 5. And you know what? If we don't get somebody soon, I'll just do 4. Like I said, the questions are easy, so everybody should get them right. And you can tell they're easy because there's a total of 18 questions. 12 are on um, 12 are on music, and they're in sets of 3. So. So I'll give it about another 5 minutes. So anybody have anything interesting to talk about for 5 minutes? No, because I'm going to start it at 7:47. So that's 5 minutes. Who has Mr. Honor? Anything interesting happened to you today? Or Stephanie? Anything interesting happened? Ronnie? Miss Rita? No, no, Ronnie, it's not Russia. Um, it's Iceland where the volcano is. That's what I heard, Iceland. Maybe there's one in Russia too. Oh, your birthday's tomorrow. Congratulations. Congratulations. Um, yeah, my birthday. Yeah, you turned 66. Yeah. My birthday, believe it or not, is on Valentine's Day, which is terrible because all my life, all I ever get is candy or chocolate. And, you know, or some sort of flower thing. So you know what? Um, Rita, you said that Faye's gonna come up. All right, why don't we just start with 4, and we'll take it from there. And if anybody comes in, depending on how everybody's doing, I might give them some points. The big 6-6. Now, congratulations. And I don't know if you guys could hear that little, that little beep. That's that McAfee thing going off. So just annoying, that these things are the biggest scams in the world. Okay, so here we go. And as usual, they're in sets of 3. I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and wait until all 3 are done. Yes, oh yes, I heard she passed away. Wait until all 3 questions are done, and then put in like what you think the answer is, A, B, or C. Okay, and you can start putting them in, as soon as I'm done with all 3. Okay, just because that makes it easier to tally and count and stuff like that. So. And now I got something about experience or the power of all-scale marketing videos with a AI avatar. Create free a, and this comes all from this stupid. I don't know. Maybe it's Microsoft Edge. Hot Mess Missy. We need somebody to play our trivia, Missy. And the questions are very easy, so you should be able to get them. And I have 4, and I don't like to do it with like less than 4. So come on, come on and play. They're easy questions, and you can even answer them. Install antivirus to protect your PC. Ooh. God, I don't know how I got this thing. Because somehow I think it's coming from Microsoft Edge. because everything is via Microsoft Edge. So, Missy, you gonna play trivia? Come on, Missy, while we're young here. You know, because some of us have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, so make a decision, girl. Okay, good. Okay, good. We can officially start now. We have 5 people. Like I said, I'm going to ask 3 questions. I would like all the answers, A, B, and C. You know, whatever they are. 3 letters in one stream, and then send it, just because it's easier for me to tally. Okay, so the first one. I do, but it keeps coming back. It keeps coming back. Somehow I've got to go on to Microsoft Edge and do it, which I'm sure I can. I know how to, but you know, I would probably have to reboot the stream. Hello, Mrs. Hopkins. How are you? Seeing how you're not feeling up to it, do you still want to play trivia? Yeah, because Jen said you weren't feeling well. So, sure. All right, well then play, because I made up questions. Good. Okay, you're playing. I made a decision for you. So we have 6. Okay, here we go. The first one is music. It's UK metal, which is United Kingdom metal. Like I said, these are easy. These are easy questions. Okay, Bruce Dickinson, who is the lead singer of Iron Maiden, is also a trained A, surgeon, B, pilot, or C, zookeeper. Okay, question number 2. Black Sabbath's Technical Ecstasy is what number album that the band released? Is it the 5th album? Is it the 7th album? Or is it the 4th album? And the third question is Rob Halford. He took a sabbatical from Judas Priest and released a solo band. What was the name of that band? They released 3 albums. Was the name of the band Mutation? Was it B, Fight? Or was it C, Resurrection? And now please put all 3 of your choices in a stream and then hit send. Yeah, Rita, it goes away for like 30 seconds and then comes back for like 2 or 5. It's just annoying. It's not doing anything to the game itself. Okay, so Mrs. Hopkins is in. Rita is in. Ronnie is in. Hot Mess is in. Okay, so Honor and Stephanie. Honor, okay, Miss Stephanie. We're waiting for you, and then I'll give you the answers, and then I can tally your scores. And like I said, sometimes I make mistakes. If I make mistakes, just tell me, and I'll give you the point. I don't care. Okay, so here are the answers. Bruce Dickinson is also a trained B, pilot. Black Sabbath's Technical Ecstasy is number what in their catalog? It's their 7th which is B. And Rob Halford's solo band was B, Fight. So let's see what we have. They were all B, so this makes it easy. So Stephanie has 1. Honor has 2. Hot Mess has 2. Ronnie had 1. Everybody seemed to know that he was a pilot. Rita has 1. Yeah, because when Iron Maiden actually goes on tour, he actually flies the plane that they're on. And Mrs. Hopkins got 2. Okay, now see how easy these were? And they're all like this. They're all ridiculously easy because I had an hour to make them up. And these trivia questions, I don't look on Wikipedia. I make them up myself. So, number 3 is glam rock. And you know what glam rock is. Like the 70s with the... Everybody our age knows what glam rock is. So, 3 questions from glam rock. Okay, number 1. Mark Bolan from T-Rex died in a car crash, unfortunately. In what year? Was it 1977? Was it B, 1980? Or was it C, 1979? Mark Bolan died in a car crash. And you know what? He never learned how to drive because he was afraid to drive, but he was a passenger in a car and still got killed. So, okay, number 2. Which song is not on David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars? Okay, this song is not on that release. Is it A, Rebel Rebel? Is it B, Watch That Man? Or is it C, Moonage Daydream? And there was a band called Mata Hoople who was famous for All the Young Dudes, and David Bowie actually wrote a lot of the material for them. Who is their lead singer? And he went on to have quite a successful solo career, but who is the lead singer in Mata Hoople? Was it A, Ian Hunter? Was it B, Pete Over and Watts? Or was it C, Ariel Bender? Don't like that. We're doing trivia. Don't like that. If you want, I can add you in, but we're on the second group of questions. Or if you don't want to play, you can just tell everybody that you knew the answer and how smart you are. Mrs. Hopkins, I'm not afraid to drive. I just hate driving. I do. I really don't like it. Okay, so Mrs. Hopkins is in. Hot Mess Missy is in. Miss Rita is in. Okay, this trivia is glam rock, and I'll read the questions again. Mark Bolan passed away in a car crash in what year? 1977, 1980, number B, number C, 1979. Second question, which song is not on Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars? Is it A, Rebel Rebel? Is it B, Watch That Man? Or is it C, Moonage Daydream? And the third question is, Mata Hoople's lead singer is A, Ian Hunter, B, Over and Watts, C, Ariel Bender. And don't like that. If you want to play, answer all three questions, like CBA, but put them in one stream and then send it. Okay, so Stephanie. Okay, all right, yeah, don't like that. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then you can laugh at people when they give wrong answers. Okay, so let me see. Let me go. Let me see. Did we get everybody? Okay, Ronnie, Stephanie, Rita, Hot Mess, Hopkins, and Hunter. Okay, the answers to the questions. Glamrock. Mark Bolan died in a car crash in what year? 1977. Just as T-Rex was starting to break in the U.S., he passed away. Okay, number 2. Which song is not on Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars? The song Rebel, Rebel. Rebel, Rebel, your face is a mess. Hot Tramp, I love you so. And number 3. The lead singer of Mott the Hoople is Ian Hunter. So, good way to keep your own score. Those were all A's. So if you had all A's, you got it. Mrs. Hopkins had 1 A. Hot Mess knew when Mark Bolan died. Rita, I'm sorry to say, had nothing right. Stephanie had 1. She knew Mark Bolan. And Ronnie got 1. He knew Ian Hunter. Okay. At the end of the next group of questions, I'll give us a update. Okay, now these are, again, very easy. State capitals. So if you're in England or Australia, you might not know the answer, so just guess. Okay, the state capital of Nevada. Is it A, Reno? Is it B, Las Vegas? Or is it C, Carson City? Okay, Florida. Rita, if you don't get this one, you lose 10 points. Florida, is it A, Ocala? Is it B, Daytona Beach? Or is it C, Tallahassee? And 3, Michigan. Is it A, Grand Forks? Is it B, Ypsilanti? Or is it C, Lansing? Again, all three of your numbers, all three of your letters in one stream, then hit send, and we shall tally them from there. Okay. Ronnie is in, Hunter is in, Mrs. Hopkins is in. Ronnie, so did you change your numbers? Oh, your ones? Okay, okay. Number 1 was a hot mess. What is the state capital of Nevada? Is it A, Reno? Is it B, Las Vegas? Or is it C, Carson City? Okay, Ronnie, you have 2 up there. Which one did you want? Oh, don't like that. I'm glad to invite you, and it's good to see you up here on the chat. Thank you for coming up, and and at least you can laugh at everybody. You'll keep the second one, okay? Okay. Okay. Looks like Stephanie found the scheme of this one. Okay. I do believe everybody's in. I hope so. Mrs. Hopkins, are you in? Yes. Okay. So the answer is the state of Nevada. The capital is Carson City. And did you know that, well, Mrs. Hopkins might know this, that Carson City is one of 3 state capitals in the country that do not have a interstate highway connecting with them. The other 2 are Dover, Delaware, and Montpelier, Vermont. Just so you know. The answer is Carson City for Nevada. The capital of the beautiful Sunshine State is Tallahassee. And just be lucky that I didn't make it, spell it. And the capital of Michigan, number 3, is C, Lansing. So, everybody, okay, so Stephanie got 3. Very good. Hot Mess Missy. Okay, Hot Mess Missy got 3. Miss Rita got 2. Like I said, if she didn't get Tallahassee, she was getting blocked from the show for a week. Ronnie had 2. Mrs. Hopkins had 2. Honor, what did Honor have? Oh, Honor, okay, just read him. I can't get to him with this stupid virus thing coming up. Okay, here it is. Honor had a CCC as well. Okay, very good. Honor got 3. Okay, so after 3 rounds, this is how the standings are. Miss Rita with 3. And like I said, if I make a mistake and you think I have another one, just tell me. I'm not going to go back and look and check. Rita has 3. Honor has 5. Stephanie has 5. Ronnie has 4. Hot Mess Missy, believe it or not, is in the lead with 6. And Mrs. Hopkins has 5. Okay, very good, very good. See, these were easy. And like I said, almost everybody should get a 10. And I was kind of hoping that, that Captain Mark Kropka would be coming up, because this is especially for him, because you know that I pick on Canada all the time. And especially some of the Canadian bands. Yes, exactly, Missy. That's what I was saying, because yours I did have to recount just to make sure. I pick on Canadian bands all the time. Contrary to popular belief, the most hated Canadian band is not Nickelback. Well, they're up there, but this band here is a close second as the most disliked band in Canada. They are Loverboy. So these next 3 questions are all about the Canadian band Loverboy. So, are we ready? Okay, question number 1. What city in Canada is Loverboy from? Is it A, Calgary? Is it B, Red Deer? Or is it C, Medicine Hat? And those are all real Canadian cities. Oh, they're all real places. I'm not making that up. Okay, who was Loverboy's lead singer? Was it A, Jim Clench? Was it B, Mike Reno? Or was it C, Paul Dean? And Loverboy, I think, released 7 or 8 albums. But what was their third? What was the title of their third album? Was it called A, Just Getting Started? Was it B, Get Lucky? Or was it C, Keep It Up? There we go. I know everybody's up on their Loverboy. So this category, whoever guesses the best is going to get the most points because these are all guesses. And these are and like I said, I don't do Wikipedia when I do the trivia. These were the only 3 questions that I know that I would have gotten, just because I'm not a big Loverboy fan either. Repeat again. Okay. What city are they from? Are they from Calgary, Red Deer, Medicine Hat? Lead singer, is it Jim Clench? B, Mike Reno? C, Paul Dean? Third question is the name of the third album. Is it A, Just Getting Started, B, Get Lucky, or C, Keep It Up? Okay, so we're getting some questions in. Hot Mess Missy, Mrs. Hopkins, Honor, Ronnie, Rita. Well, okay, Stephanie. I mean, they're really not a terrible band. I don't own any of their songs. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I remember when they came out. They probably weren't that bad. No, okay, no, they did have a really good song called "Turn Me Loose." Why don't you turn me loose? Turn me loose. Turn me loose. Okay, so is everybody in? Hot Mess, Mrs. Hopkins, Hunter, Ronnie, Rita, and Stephanie. We are all in. Okay, so the answer to your Loverboy question is A, number 1. What city are they from? A, Calgary. Question number 2. Who is their lead singer? That is B, Mike Reno. And number 3. The name of their third album is Keep It Up. I don't know, Mrs. Hopkins. I do not know. Okay, so Stephanie got another 3 right. Wow. I guess she wants, that prize chosen especially for you. And you know what it is? It's a box of Snowman Peeps. There you go. This is what you win, Stephanie. So keep that in mind as you keep getting three right all the time. This is what you're gonna get. Snowman Peeps. Okay, Rita. A, B, and C. Okay, very good. Okay, Ronnie got C, C, C. Ronnie got 1, C, Keep It Up. Hunter, C, B, C. He got C, 3, C, Keep It Up. Oh, come on, stupid shit. This is annoying. Come on, fucking Christ. Um, okay, Mrs. Hopkins got A, B, Mike Reno, and so Mrs. Hopkins got 2. And Hot Mess, A, B, A. Mrs. Okay, so Miss Missy got 2. Okay, okay. So we have 2 more categories left. And just gonna make this this short because, like I said, I had to fill in, and so okay. Now this category is foreign currency. For instance, the U.S. has the dollar. Canada has, what's their money called? A loonie. England has the pound. Okay, so this is foreign countries. What is their currency called? Okay, this one might be a little hard. You might have to guess. No, not Brian Wilson. I can't stand Brian Wilson. I don't even like the Beach Boys. Okay, South Africa. What is their currency called? Is it A, Transvaal? Is it called B, a Zulu? Or is it called C, a Rand? R-A-N-D, Rand. Okay, number 2, Israel. Is it called a Hasidic dollar? Yeah, most people are going to be guessing here. Israel, is it A, Hasidic dollar? Is it B, a shekel? Or is it C, a golem? And Germany, before the euro, you know, because now everybody in Europe uses the euro except, you know, Russia and some other ones. Okay, what was their currency before the euro? Was it a mark? Was it a rhine? Or was it A, was it a mark? B, was it a rhine? C, was it a volt? Okay, so place your answers. And like I said, these are going to be guesses, just like the other one. If, you know, if you get lucky and get like 2 right, more power to you. And the only reason I know these is these are countries that I've been to. Except South Africa. I wasn't there. I stopped in an airplane when I was in Australia. When I went the first time, we went from Jacksonville to LA to Tokyo down to Brisbane. When I was coming home, we went to Brisbane to Perth to South Africa and then to Tampa. So that's how I know South Africa. Okay, Hannah is in. Mrs. Hopkins is in. Stephanie is in. Hot Mess Missy is in. Rita is in. Ronnie is in. All right, good. Good, 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 good. And I like it because everybody's following the rules. Well, that's because we got 5 fairly intelligent people, and one is just getting lucky. I'm not going to say who's getting lucky, but she knows who she is. Somebody there with 3 names. But you didn't hear that from me. Okay, the answers are 1, South Africa. The name of their currency is a rand. Question number 2. The Israeli currency is B, a shekel. 2003. Germany's currency before the euro was a mark. So, let's see. Ronnie got 2 right. Okay, that's good. Okay, Miss Rita and Hasidic, no. A Hasidic is like a Hasidic Jew. They're the ones who wear like the black hats, the black robes, have the long beards. Their coin is called a shekel. So, Rita got 2. Hot mess. No, it's not called a Zulu. Shekel and German. Okay. Hot mess got 2. Miss Stephanie BBA. That's not a Zulu. It's not a Hasidic, but it is a mark. I don't know, Stephanie. That might hurt you a little bit. Mrs. Hopkins. No, it's not called a Zulu. It is a shekel, and it is a mark. Okay. And Honor, what did Mr. Honor have? BCB? No, is that right? Yeah, okay, Honor got BCB. No, it's not a Zulu. Shekel. No, it's not a golem. And it's not a rhyme. Mr. Honor did not get any correct. Sorry to hear that. So, we have 1 category of questions left. And that's probably the easiest one that I'm going to have. So, here's how the score stands. Really, Rita? Oh, you had a South African neighbor. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, when I was coming back from Australia, we stopped in a city there called Johannesburg. And that was made famous in the movie District 9, if you've ever seen that movie. You might see a golem there, though. Okay, a golem is like a Israeli story about like a creature made out of stone that comes to life. Okay, Hunter, you travel aboard often and you didn't know those? Oh, they were easy. That's all right. You know what? Oh, because I know that you're not a dope, so I'll just give you 1. Okay, so we have 1 category left. Here's how these standings are. Miss Rita has 8. Honor, with that point that I gave him because he's not a dope, has 7. Miss Stephanie has 9. Ronnie has 7. Hot Mess Missy is still in the lead with 10. Can Hot Mess pull it off? Let's see. Because remember what the prize is. I don't know, where did it go? What did Misfit come up and steal them? No. Remember, the prize is Snowman Peeps. You better eat them now while you can. And Mrs. Hopkins has 9. So, pretty much could be anybody's game. Anybody still has a chance of winning. And if we have 2 winners, you each get 1.5 peeps. Just be hoping that you get the head part of the peep and not the butt part of the peep. Because I don't know what would be better. Okay, the final question of Easy Street with Jen's trivia program, brought to you today by Bimbo Barbarella, is this band. You've probably heard of them. Chances are you have. It's a band called the Beatles. So, and now these are not incredibly easy, but they're not that difficult. Second, yes, oh yes, don't like that. Yes, yeah, the second place prize is an all expense paid to the restroom. Actually, that would be the first place prize, and that would be your reward for winning the first place prize is a trip going to the bathroom. Okay, number one, the Beatles. Who is the original drummer? And now there's some controversy about this, so I included both of them. Was it first one is was it A, Pete Best and Tommy Moore? Because supposedly they were both drumming at the same not at the same time, but like Pete Best would drum some gigs, then Tommy Moore would drum some gigs, then Pete Best. So I included both of them. A, Pete Best or Tommy Moore? B, is it Stuart Sutcliffe? Or is it C, Klaus Vormann? Number two, the Apple Corps building, where Beatles had their headquarters, the Apple Corps, is on what street in London? Okay, is it Churnbury Square, A? Is it B, Savile Road? Or is it C, Harvey Pass? Okay, and some of these you'll have to guess on. Oh yes, the stakes are high, Missy. You don't want to miss out on those peeps. And the final question is almost sort of a trick question. Their last and final concert the Beatles ever performed live, except for the Get Back on top of the Apple Corps building. I'm not counting that because that was not a paid concert. Their last paid concert that people actually paid money and bought tickets to go. See, was it at A, Shea Stadium? And that's in New York, or was in New York? Was it at B, the Orange Bowl in Miami? Or was it C, at Candlestick Park in San Francisco? Okay, so get your answers in, and remember, the winner here could decide the game, could decide your future, whether you can, safely tell your friends, say, oh, I'm a winner, or you say, God damn it, I'm a loser. What do you want to be? Do you want to be a winner, or do you want to be a loser? Let's get your answers in. Okay, Honor is in, and Don't Like That says, did you ever see Stevie Wonder drumming? No, Joe, he would play the drum standing up. No, I never saw that. No, really? No. I mean, because I can program my drum machine standing up. Well, that's no challenge. Okay, so Honor is in, Stephanie is in, Ronnie is in, Mrs. Hopkins is in, and just read it. This is in. We are waiting for Miss Rita. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This will decide the game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. And I think that basically all 6 of us here, including Don't Like That, is a child of all ages. So the answers are the original drummer of the Beatles. Like I said, that's the Pete Best and Tommy Moore controversy. Stuart Sutcliffe was their keyboardist during the early years, and Klaus Voormann played with John Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band. So the answer for 1 is A. 2. The Apple Corps building is located on what street in London? It is B. Savile Row. And you can still go there to that building, and it's now like a museum where they have like a whole bunch of Beatles stuff, and of course I'm sure they have a gift shop, you know, because what would a museum or tourist attraction be without a gift shop? And did you ever notice at Disney and even Universal, you go on the ride and the ride lets you out into a gift shop? I think that's pretty smart marketing. Let you out into a gift shop. Say, and then your little, you know, knucklehead kid Finster is saying, "Oh, mommy, I love the dinosaur ride. Give me a dinosaur." And there, you just spent, you know, $100 to go in the park, and you get stuck buying some, you know, $20, you know, plush Stegosaurus or something. Okay, the final answer. This could determine the game. The last and final paid concert that the Beatles performed was, most people think that it's Shea Stadium. It is not. It is C, Candlestick Park. So let me tally these answers. Honor had 1 right. Candlestick Park, and I thought that was the one that was going to throw everybody off. Okay, Stephanie got 1. Ronnie got Pete Best, Candlestick Park. Okay, very good. Mrs. Hopkins, well, she had all the ABC, but they were, but only 1 was in the correct position. Number B, Candlestick, no, oh, number C. That's, you know what, and here, and let me finish with this, and then I got to tell you what I did that's very smart, which is why I can't see why I'm getting this stupid, you know, thing from McAfee, or maybe it's the reason why, I don't know. So let me finish this. Okay, who did I just do? Hot Mess. Hot Mess Missy. And how did you guess, Missy? And Rita got them all right too. Okay, so the final standings. Hunter ended up with 8. Like I said, I could have made a mistake. Rita ended up with 11. Stephanie ended up with 10. Ronnie ended up with 9. Mrs. Hopkins ended up with 10. And your winner, and the proud owner now of a 3-pack of Snowman Peeps, is Hot Mess Missy with 13. 13 out of 18. That's very good. That is very good, Missy. I am very impressed. I am very impressed. You should look in the mirror and give yourself a round of applause. Thanks, Stephanie. Like I said, and this was a last minute thing. Because Easy Street with Jen told me at 6:30 if I could do it. So I said sure. Oh, sure, because Mrs. Hopkins doesn't feel good. Sure, I can do it. No big deal. Okay, so no, but this is what I did. Is I changed. I intentionally changed my password to the last 10 digits of the number pi. And you know what pi is, 3.1465. So my password is now the last 10 digits of that number. Maybe that's why I'm having the problem now. Because you know that pi, they've never been able to find what the last digit is. So I don't know, maybe that was an error on my judgment. Which would not be the first time, let me tell you that. Okay, that's good. We had a fun little show, lasted an hour, which was good, because Al's got a doctor appointment with his wound care tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the frickin' morning. Which means, you know, getting up at 6 o'clock is bad enough. I gotta get up at 5. Oh, and Misfit's laying up there mad, so I better go get some cheese to give her. Oh. So, okay, so Hot Mess Missy is gonna give up pickles to make room for the peeps. Hot Mess, if I were you, I would stick with the damn pickles. Who knows? You never know. They might come out with pickle flavored peeps if they haven't already. Maybe some parts of the country they have, you know, pickled flavored peeps. Well, thank you, Rita. Thanks for coming up. Thank you. Yes, hit your thumbs up. Like I said, I appreciate everybody taking the time to come up and enjoy this last minute show that I had to put together. I do appreciate it. Easy Street with Jen appreciates it. Mrs. Hopkins appreciates it. And hopefully you appreciate it, having a little bit of fun on a Sunday night. We at the College of Knowledge do this because we all like having fun. And I think that's why you come to our shows, is because, well, I don't know. Well, Mrs. Hopkins and Jen can be, you know, pretty normal. You come onto my show because you don't know what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to wear. But I'm looking normal today, believe it or not. Which, you know, don't get used to that either. Because I don't have any kind of turkey outfit to wear. But come Christmas, I have a different Christmas outfit for every time I'm going to be on screen. So that would be worth the price of admission. Okay. Again, thank you everybody for coming up. Let me see, what does Jen have coming up on the, because I have a paper here. Okay, on Friday the 24th, Jen has her free movies on YouTube show. And if you don't know about that, you can go onto YouTube, click on movies, and there's a whole list of movies that you can watch for free. And over the last 4 months, Jen, Mrs. Hopkins, Mark Kropka, I think Addie was up there a couple of times, myself. We pick 3 movies that we watch, and then we kind of rank them, critique them. I don't like to give out spoilers from the movie, but if I'm watching something and it really sucks, I'll tell you that it really sucks. So Hunter says Heinz's lady description is pickle ketchup. Ugh. Oh, remember when? Okay, remember when Heinz? I think it was Heinz came out with that green ketchup. I mean, it tasted like ketchup, but it was green. Yeah, still working on a Christmas outfit too. Well, I'm cheap and I just buy mine. I either buy them from Amazon or Party City. Hot mess. Yeah, 'cause I saw that you just had a show on a little bit, but I never get any sort of notifications about anything. Hot mess. Why don't you tell anybody about something you might have coming up? Yeah, that green ketchup, Mrs. Hopkins. Yeah, that was hideous. I think they did it for the kids. All I know is that kids looked at it and they said, "I don't want that." So that was a big marketing mistake. Oh, that's like when Coke. Oh, they made that new Coke, and I'm actually a Pepsi person myself, and I can drink Coke when if I'm thirsty, or I don't despise Coca-Cola. I just prefer Pepsi. But I remember that new Coke. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Oh, okay, Mrs. Hopkins. Good. Okay, good, good. Yeah, and oh, okay. And she says, if I see Missy laugh, I share it on X. X. And you know what? I still think that is. I don't know. Who knows? I'm probably gonna get blocked now. I think calling it X is one of the dumbest things ever, because everybody still calls it Twitter. It's like it's like the football team, the Raiders. Growing up, they were always the Oakland Raiders. Then they moved to Los Angeles, and then back to Oakland, and now they're in Las Vegas. You know what? They're always going to be the Oakland Raiders. I'm sorry. Yes, good night, Miss Rita. Good night, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sure Miss Easy Street appreciates it. Team Pepsi here too, Miss. Yeah, yeah. See, and X reminds me of X-rated. Yeah, it's just dumb. It's X me it makes me think of the drug ecstasy. Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, Elon Musk is incredibly, incredibly intelligent. But this is one time when I really don't think that he thought the whole thing through. Oh, yes. Oh, Stephen Van Zandt. Yeah, I heard about that. Okay, Hunter, that's out now. And if you don't know who Stephen Van Zandt is, he's the rhythm guitarist for Bruce Springsteen. And he was also in the show The Sopranos. And he also released 2 solo albums um, called Voice of America, and I have them, but I'm not going to look for them. But yeah, okay, I forgot all about that. Okay, so, and I do want to watch that because I love him. And Stephen Van Zandt also helped. the band Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes to start, because he was originally in that band, and then he joined up with Springsteen after him and Southside Johnny started Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm going to close it up. Good night, everybody, because I gotta also try now to get rid of this stupid McAfee thing. But like I said, I know it's coming from Microsoft Edge. So, good night, everybody. Thank you for coming up. We had a good time. And thank you again. Anybody who's interested, Jen will see you Friday on her movie show. Okay, bye-bye.